Going and running out Horseshoe Indianapolis. Adeline caught a flyer. Fast start for Adeline, who dashed away for Fernando de la Cruz. Dark Fury now chases the pace. You Ain't That Lucky in the black cap, and toward the inside is Notabelle, the leading quartet, as they make this run toward the half-mile pole. Vino and Florence in the blue cap, and a break of 5 more. The first-time starter, Miss Monroe County, trails the sextet here in the Thursday opener. They make their way toward the far turn, and in front, toward the inside, it's Adeline, who leads Dark Fury, who's right there for Mitchell Murrell. The opening quarter in 22.62 seconds, with 3 furlongs to go. Vino and Florence looking to draw in now from third, with toward the inside, Notabelle in fourth, as Adeline leads Dark Fury toward the quarter pole. You Ain't That Lucky on the front outside, and the newcomer, Miss Monroe County, still trails as these maiden 3-year-old fillies straighten away. Adeline spins them in from Dark Fury, and on the outside, Vino and Florence, half mile 45.77 seconds with Fernando. It's Adeline as Dark Fury tries to whittle away at this lead. Vino and Florence is third. They're close to home, and here's Dark Fury for Mitchell Murrell. Dark Fury to get and beat Adeline. Vino and Florence was third, and then fourth is close between Notabelle and Miss Monroe County. Humble Warrior 8-5 favorite. It's one of 3 races taken off the turf course. Main track money, they're in the gate. They're off. Medal of Valor with Anchorman. They're headed off by Humble Warrior, who's up and after the front for Marcelino Pedroza Jr. Humble Warrior took a short early lead from Anchorman between horses, and Shiesty to chase right there with the rail for Joshua Morales as they enter the first turn. 7 furlongs to run. It's Shiesty to chase, with Anchorman close up for Jane Elliott at the 6.5. After breaking sharp, Humble Warrior tracks them from third. As these Indiana breds go to the back of this now muddy track, Medal of Valor in the red cap, Silent Sonata with the rail, 2 clear from Dream Traveler and Painter's Canvas trails. The opening quarter in 24.10 seconds, it's Shiesty to chase, who narrowly leads Anchorman, who's right there with the leader. Humble Warrior creeping in now from third. Evan Roman and a Medal of Valor fourth on the far outside. As they make this run past the half-mile pole, Silent Sonata is 5 from the lead, while 3 clear now from Dream Traveler, and still 5 lengths astern to Painter's Canvas, who remains last. Half-mile for Shiesty to chase, prompted by Anchorman. 48.77 seconds. They have just over 3 furlongs left. Still aiming for Shiesty to chase. Anchorman has been right there with Medal of Valor in the 3-path. Silent Sonata looks to draw in now toward the inside for Fernando de la Cruz. Humble Warriors drop back through the turn. Dream Traveler and Painter's Canvas with the rail after 3 quarters in 1 minute 13.56 seconds. Here come the Hoosiers. Medal of Valor sweeping. Whip toward the inside. Shiesty to chase, who's led them a long way. And Silent Sonata looking for a gap. Painter's Canvas rallies with the rail. There's 1 furlong to go. It's Painter's Canvas, who's rallied now for Joseph Belmer to take the lead past the 16th. On the outside is Medal of Valor. Shiesty to chase. Silent Sonata flattened out. Painter's Canvas. Painter's Canvas won by 2 from Medal of Valor. Shiesty to chase was third, and Silent Sonata finished fourth. Starts of the late fire 5. Main track sloppy at the shoe. They're in the gate. They're off and sprinting. Heart and Soul, 5-0 somewhere in the blue cap. With in between horses, Sinner Sin, Holiday House, and Port Royal has drifted back to last. An early 3-way go. Sinner Sin in the red cap with Heart and Soul and 5-0 somewhere as they duel for the run to the half-mile pole, with Holiday House tracking them from 4th, and Port Royal remains last of the quintet. It's 5-0 somewhere. With the rail for Samuel Bermudez, 5-0 somewhere is taking a short lead. Sinner Sin right there between horses for Luan Machado. Reigning Arietta and Heart and Soul running a wide third. The opening quarter blasted past in 21.96 seconds. With Marcelino Pedroza Jr., Holiday House in the white cap, and Alberto Burgos and Port Royal trail still as they come toward the quarter pole. It's Heart and Soul. Heart and Soul, Sinner Sin, 5-0 somewhere as they splash for home. Holiday House on the far outside, and Port Royal looks to gain toward the inside. It's Heart and Soul as Sinner Sin is angled out from between horses. 5-0 somewhere, half mile, 44.49. It's Heart and Soul who's inside the final furlong with a 3-length lead. Sinner Sin, Port Royal moves up in the red blinkers between horses. Heart and Soul. Heart and Soul scores in the slop from Port Royal. Sinner Sin finished third, and then 5-0 somewhere in Holiday House. They're in the gate. And they're off. Anglican, Hot Wings went toward the inside. Saturday Long Legs as they head toward the first turn. Laugh Now, Cry Later, and D-Day Reunion has dropped back to last. They enter the sloppy first turn. Toward the inside, it's Saturday Long Legs, who has pole position for Orlando Mexica. They have 7 furlongs to run. Saturday Long Legs dictates the field from Anglican, who stays close, and Hot Wings is 3 wide. As they head toward the backstretch now, Laugh Now, Cry Later, and the Calumet Farm newcomer, Day Reunion, trails the quintet. The opening quarter, 24.56 seconds. It's Saturday Long Legs. So making his 15th run, Saturday Long Legs doing the legwork in front here of Anglican, who stays right there with the leader for Fernando de la Cruz. In the meantime, Evan Roman, Hot Wings, is 3 deep uncovered with Santos Sanjor. Laugh Now, Cry Later is in the orange cap, and with Marcelino Pedroza Jr., D-Day Reunion remains last to the 5. They went past the half-mile pole in 49.07 seconds. Saturday Long Legs, Anglican, Hot Wings, Laugh Now, Cry Later, and D-Day Reunion, but now with 3 furlongs to go. Saturday Long Legs continues to lead by a half to 3/4. Anglican has been right there, close up to Saturday Long Legs, drawing in as they approach the quarter pole. Hot Wings being asked to raise an effort now. Laugh Now, Cry Later continues steady progress, and the trailer D-Day Reunion. They turn for home after 3/4 in 1 minute 13.78 seconds with the rail for Orlando Mexica. Saturday Long Legs is a furlong away. Anglican trying hard. Laugh Now, Cry Later has just powered in front, lugging in his Hot Wings. Then D-Day Reunion with Santos Sanjor, the son of Go Sapper. Laugh Now, Cry Later has won by a length and a half to Anglican. Saturday Long Legs third, then Hot Wings and D-Day Reunion. It was the last out maiden turf mile winner. Sloppy today, they're in the gate. They're off. Living Me Dreaming toward the inside. Maria's Revenge and the Gold Silks. I Have That One Too in Peacock Road as they make their way into the first turn with Fernando de la Cruz. Maria's Revenge is in front. Maria's Revenge, the 6-year-old, has pole position with 7 furlongs to run. First run since the fairgrounds for Living Me Dreaming in the black cap. Toward the inside is I Have That One Too, who looks to move through for Edgar Morales and under the hands of Santos Sanjor. Peacock Road is last of the quartet on a sloppy track as they go to the back. The leader, Maria's Revenge, in front of a close-up Living Me Dreaming. I Have That One Too in Peacock Road. The opening quarter, 25.05 seconds. Maria's Revenge, the tonalist mare is in front, and Fernando looking to catch them napping. Allowed to dictate her own terms. Maria's Revenge with Living Me Dreaming staying close there for Declan Cannon. I Have That One Too, and 2 lengths away to Peacock Road. Going past the half-mile pole, Maria's Revenge, Living Me Dreaming. I Have That One Too is inching in, 2 lengths off of Maria's Revenge, who clocked a half-mile in 50.61. Peacock Road trails 4 lengths from tip to tail. Maria's Revenge continues out in front, the target for Living Me Dreaming, was trying to make this move as they near the quarter pole. I Have That One Too has been handy for Edgar Morales, and Peacock Road and Santos Sanjor tips to the outside path. Maria's Revenge clocked 3/4 in 1 minute 15.12 seconds. Maria's Revenge. The mare leads the fillies for home. Maria's Revenge in front, set down by Fernando de la Cruz. A furlong away from Maria's Revenge. I Have That One Too, trying to punch through, and now switches out. Then Peacock Road and Living Me Dreaming. I Have That One Too, surges. I Have That One Too. Hit the line with Maria's Revenge together. Photo finish.
And they're off. Beautiful beginning for the favorite Barber's Point, and she heads right out to the front. Queen Jellybean moves up to try to challenge. It will be Barber's Point now trying to settle into her stride there. A little bit of an awkward action as they race past the 16th pole, but Barber's Point settles down now on top by about a length from Queen Jellybean in second. Juba's Little Ballerina and Hessica racing right off the leader's heels as that run around the clubhouse turn. And it's already 6 lengths back to The Sky Is Falling, and Trainwreck is held up at the back. Already at least 10 lengths off of the front-running Barber's Point. 23-3 for that first quarter. Barber's Point by a half length now from Queen Jellybean and a 3-wide Juba's Little Ballerina. She's out in the clear, now vying for second. Essica, in the meantime, is biding her time, saving ground towards the inside and 3 lengths away from front-running Barber's Point. And then it's another 8 lengths back to The Sky Is Falling and 6 more to Trainwreck. They head for the far turn after a half in 48 seconds flat. Barber's Point's on top from Queen Jelly Bean. Hessica still poised in behind. Juba's Little Ballerina's back to fourth. 8 more to the Sky is Falling. And now 8 more then back to Trainwreck. Barber's Point and Hessica. So the two protagonists hook up here at the top of the stretch. And here comes the Cavada winner. Outside of Barber's Point, who's up for a fight and kicks right back. Barber's Point, Hessica outside. These two renew acquaintances as Barber's Point has something left in the tank. Barber's Point takes them all the way. Turns back the bit of Hessica. And they were 8 lengths clear of Queen Jelly Bean and then Juba's Little Ballerina. Smart Windsor, even money favorite. City of Arches moves up and in. They're in the gate. And they're off. Candy Tricks is showing speed along with Smart Windsor, who now punches on through to take command. It will be Smart Windsor as they link up with the main track. Candy Tricks is away in second. City of Arches trying to get straightened up on the far outside. Bell Cause up the rail is fourth. Then comes Count the Flowers in fifth, followed by Sister Winnie. And the trailer is Ames Redirect as they dash for the far turn. Smart Windsor's on top, in front by almost 2, through an opening quarter in 22-2. Candy Tricks picks up the running from second. Bell Cause third at the rail. City of Arches now losing ground in fourth. And then comes Ames Redirect, who's underway from the back of the pack. Still 5.5 lengths to find on Smart Windsor, who comes to the top of the stretch in charge by 2 with a furlong left to go. Bell Cause cuts the corner. Candy Tricks. Ames Redirect switches outside, but Smart Windsor is clear by 3. And it will be Smart Windsor and Orlando Boca Chica to take them all the way. A 3.5 length score over Candy Tricks. The names Redirect with Bell Cause. Conscious Mind, J.D. Acosta. That runner was a little bit wound up in post 2, settled now. And they're off. Honey Please, very slow into stride. Quick start for Whiskey Wild and Champagne Please. Unconscious Mind with a good beginning. She's in third. Debt Relief is fourth. Then Hide Right Away. And it's already 8 lengths back to Honey Please. As they head up the backstretch, it is Whiskey Wild who comes away on top. She's clear by 2 from Champagne Please in second. Debt Relief ridden along down at the rail from third. And they're joined outside by Hide Right Away. Then Unconscious Mind and Honey Please well out sprinted at this juncture. 22-1 for the first quarter. Whiskey Wild has the rail and the lead and moves away by 3 from Champagne Please. Hide Right Away tries to run after this leader, but with just over a furlong left to go, Whiskey Wild has this one in her hands as they turn for home with Whiskey Wild opening up by 5, now by 6 with a 16th left to go. It's Hide Right Away into second, then Unconscious Mind, but no getting to Whiskey Wild. Ridden out to score by 5.5 from Hide Right Away, Unconscious Mind, and Honey Please. Juba's Parade, a little bit fidgety. And they're off. Maggie's Girl with an alert beginning from the inside. Now Lightning Runner is sent up to challenge her, and these two hook up right from the word go. Lucy Lou Who comes away in third. Moonlit Shadow off the pace tonight from fourth, and Juba's Parade guided down to the rail and intent to let the top 4 speed off, and really it's the top 2 as the 2 favorites, Maggie's Girl and Lightning Runner, are right together and winging it on the front end. It's Maggie's Girl intent on holding her spot at the rail, but Lightning Runner comes up to turn up the pressure. 22-2 for a posted first quarter. They are flying. These 2 fillies are fast, but that is a breakneck pace as they head onto the backstretch. Maggie's Girl and Lightning Runner 1-2. 3 lengths in front of Lucy Lou Who back in third. It's 4 more back to Moonlit Shadow, and Juba's Parade is fifth with 3 furlongs to go. Maggie's Girl and Lightning Runner ran a half in 46 seconds flat, and they fly for the far turn. Maggie's Girl and Lightning Runner 1-2. Now Lightning Runner starts to pay the price for that early pace. Lucy Lou Who coming up the inside. Juba's Parade underway from the back, goes past Moonlit Shadow. Maggie's Girl has won the pace battle. Can she win the war? She has a 2-length advantage over Juba's Parade, who has a full head of steam with a furlong left to go. Maggie's Girl running a brave race. Here comes Juba's Parade up alongside. Maggie's Girl digs in. Larry Reynolds calling on her for everything she has. Outside Juba's Parade, Maggie's Girl determined and turns back the challenge of Juba's Parade. What a race. Maggie's Girl just ran, turning back the late challenge of Juba's Parade. Then Moonlit Shadow with Lucy Lou Who for the Miners.
Flag is up, and the chase is on. So we kick off the 2024 season here at Colonial Downs with 3 steeplechase races this afternoon. Field Marshal going to reluctantly head to the front. They are in no hurry here early on. So of course, they still have over 2.25 miles. Everybody takes the jump, but they're in very tight quarters as they work toward that first turn. It's going to be moonshine time to now take over from Pavoni. Field Marshal, who was out up front, is now settled back a joint second. That one's outside Anzio in the orange colors. Travels fourth, just 2 off the top, as again, that pace is very slow to develop. Down on the inside, Modern Science was away in 5th. Right alongside of that one is Grunion 6th in the green. Like that, more to Willowwood, Giants Bane. The 2 at the back early on are Ready for the Lady and On the Couch. So they go through that first of 4 turns as they have 3 backstretch jumps ahead of them. And up on the front end, it's moonshine time. And Stephen Mulqueen just in front. Joined now by Anzio, so the 2 outside runners, 1-2, as they work their way up the backstretch. They're 3/4 of a length in front. A Field Marshal who's on hold as they go into jump number 2. Everybody up and over pretty well there as up front moonshine time lets that out a notch in front of length and a half. To Anzio, Field Marshal, and in between horses Pavoni. Those 3 line up 2nd through 4th as they just went over jump 3. Everybody over well. Break of 2 more back to Grunion. Down on the inside of that one, Modern Science is a joint 5th. It's a length more than back to Willowwood. On the Couch, Ready for the Lady. And now dropping out to the back is Giants Bane. So they head towards turn number 2. They have 4 jumps behind them and 5 jumps left to go. As on the front end, it's moonshine time. Anzio once again up to re-engage on the outside. Is just in behind them, Pavoni, along with Field Marshal. Those top 4 tightly knit, only a length and a quarter separate them. They're a length and a half in front then. Of down on the inside, Modern Science. Grunion, 3 deep here. Giants Bane, who was last as they went into that turn, is now all the way up to 5th. As they come towards jump number 5. To the top of the stretch they come. Just over 1 lap to go. And 5 more jumps remaining, and on the front end, moonshine time Anzio. They've been 1-2 for much of the journey thus far. They head over jump number 5 in good order. Still a length in front of Pavoni in between horses. Down on the inside, Field Marshal still up there with the front pack. Giants Bane made some progress on that turn, is 5th, as they have 1 circuit remaining here of this massive Colonial Downs outer turf course. It's moonshine time, still narrowly in front of Anzio and Eddie Edge, who press up closer in the 2nd position. Over jump number 6 they travel. And everyone up and over well as they head towards turn number 3. It's moonshine time, a length in front of a lineup of 3. Field Marshal between horses Pavoni, and 3 deep there for Anzio. It's another length and a half, then back to Modern Science. Giants Bane continues on the outside, a bit of a wide journey for that runner. And down to the inside of that comes On the Couch, making up a little bit of ground now. Ready for the Lady, who was toward the back, is now up to about 7th. And the 2 at the back early on are Grunion and Willowwood. So they have 6 furlongs left to go and 3 more jumps as they go onto the backstretch for the final time. Moonshine time has been hounded throughout by Anzio. Those 2-1-2, moonshine time heading to jump number 7, now a length in front. Anzio pushed along to keep up with that one from the 2nd spot. Pavoni is 3rd, down to the inside, Field Marshal 4th. 2 more then, back to Modern Science, trying to get a move on Giants Bane. Ready for the Ladies, trying to put in a bid, as is On the Couch. Grunion is 2nd last, Willowwood trails, but they're only covered by about 8 lengths as they go over the final jump. Now the sprint for home starts. Moonshine time has been the leader throughout. Pavoni, a fresh challenge, draws within 3/4 in 2nd. Down to the inside, Modern Science catches the eyes, traveling well in 3rd. Anzio's pushed along in the orange colors, 4th. Now fallen 3.5 off the top. Length and a half more to Ready for the Lady, who starts to move up outside of Giants Bane. Around that final turn and up on the outside, Pavoni trying to come up alongside of Moonshine Time. These 2, 1-2 as they come to the top of the stretch. Just in behind them, Modern Science. They really kick it into gear here with 3/16 of a mile left to go. Moonshine Time. Modern Science going to dive toward the inside. Pavoni on the outside. These 3 right across the track with 1/8 of a mile to go. Modern Science, who was traveling so well on that turn, is kicked away. Modern Science suddenly in front by 2.5 or 3. Moonshine Time, a late run for Ready for the Lady down the outside along with On the Couch. But it's Modern Science and Connor O'Farrell to win it here. Modern Science by 4 in the end. Moonshine Time held 2nd over Ready for the Lady, and 4th was On the Couch. Flag is up, and they're off. Pure Courage heads out to the early advantage toward the inside and quickly opens up 2.5 on Clifton Down as they head toward the first of 9 jumps in this 2.25 mile journey. All 6 up and over well is Pure Courage, and Graham Waters going to take him into turn number 1. Clifton Down up to second. Outperform is third on the outside. Another 2.5. Back to Southpaw Mike, who's racing along in fourth. Right to that one's outside comes Travasaurus, who's in fifth. And at the back early on is Jewel Stone. The 2-1 co-favorite is the trailer as they work their way through turn number 1. It's Pure Courage on the lead. Pure Courage takes them to the back stretch in front by about 2. As Outperform now up to a clear-cut second. Clifton Down back a spot third as they head towards those 3 backstretch jumps here at Colonial Downs. Space of 3.5 more back to Travasaurus, who's up to 4. Southpaw Mike back a spot 5th, and Jewel Stone content to trail as they head towards jump number 2. And all 6 up and over well as they race single file up that back stretch. It's Pure Courage in front, heading to the 3rd jump, the second of the 3 backstretch jumps. A little bit of tough take on that jump for Outperform on the outside, who is still second. Toward the inside, Clifton Down is third. It's a break of 2.5 more. Back to Travasaurus in fourth. Southpaw Mike, Jewel Stone still trails. All of them over jump 4 well as they head toward the second turn. That first half mile, 56.19 seconds as they head into turn 2. And Pure Courage has been all alone up front. Pure Courage by 3.5 or 4. Outperform a clear second, 2 more, then back to Clifton Down in third. Travasaurus, Southpaw Mike, they now race as a tandem. They're 4th and 5th, and they're 4 lengths clear of Jewel Stone, who has trailed throughout as they head towards jump number 5 at the top of the stretch here. And it's all Pure Courage. Pure Courage with the blinkers on in front, and Pure Courage comes to jump 5, a 3.5 length leader. They head over that 5th jump, and all 6 up and over well. With just over a lap of the Colonial Downs outer turf course to go, Pure Courage is the leader. It's Pure Courage in front by 4 to Outperform. Clifton Down continues to travel pretty well in the 3rd spot. Southpaw Mike is now back up to 4th. Travasaurus back 5th. Jewel Stone still trails. With 4 more jumps left to go as they work toward turn number 3. Pure Courage, the lead whittled down a little bit here to a length and a half. As Clifton Down trying to come up between runners. Outperform is out too deep in that 3rd spot. Like that more to Southpaw Mike, who tries to make progress in the red colors. Travasaurus is back second last, and Jewel Stone is still the trailer. They're taking closer order, though. They're now just about 6 lengths front to back as they head toward the backstretch. 3 final backstretch jumps ahead of them, and it's been Pure Courage throughout. Pure Courage with 6 furlongs left to go in this race. The first mile in 1:51.05 seconds, and they still got 3 jumps left. Pure Courage now back out in front by 3.5. Up to second is Clifton Down as they head toward that 7th jump, and they all made it over well. Jump number 8 awaits them here in just a few more yards. It's Pure Courage in front, 3.5. Clifton Down still under a good hold in that 2nd position. Now trying to launch from the back. Here comes Travasaurus, who's up to 3rd on the outside. Southpaw Mike stays toward the fence. Jewel Stone has been last throughout. Jewel Stone took that last jump pretty poorly, stumbled just a bit. The rider lost the iron for a split second, but got right back in it. So a good job there from Stephen Mulqueen, but they've still got about 10 lengths to find. Pure Courage is who they got to catch. Pure Courage around that 4th and final turn, the lead 3.5. Clifton Down slowly trying to get closer from that 2nd position. 2.5 more back to Travasaurus. In behind that comes Outperform Southpaw Mike. Jewel Stone is still last and still about 9 or 10 behind. Pure Courage, who brings them to the top of the stretch. Pure Courage to the top of the lane. The lead's out to 5 now. Clifton Down on the far outside. Travasaurus Outperform trying to run on from the back along with Southpaw Mike. Jewel Stone is not being persevered with, so a final 16th to go, though, and Pure Courage has run them off their feet today. Pure Courage never headed at any point in this 2.25 mile journey, has a 7-length lead. Travasaurus up to a clear second. Outperform is third. Pure Courage, Graham Waters, they're going to go on to win it by, let's call it 10 or 11 in the end. Travasaurus was second. Outperform third. Southpaw Mike fourth. Clifton Down 5th. Flag is up, and they're off. Get back Shadrack toward the outside. Exculpate quicker, though, and Exculpate and Bernard Dalton going to take the initiative as they run toward the first of 9 jumps for this 2.25 mile course. Exculpate over jump number 1. All 9 up and over well as Love Forever After going to set up shop in that 2nd position. It's a break of 2 more. Back to Seahorse Diora. Right to that one's outside. Get back Shadrack, who broke sharply, settles down to joint 3rd. And behind that comes Crimson Lily in the red cap and black sleeves in the 5th position. It's a break of 2.5 more. Back to Honeymooner, who races in 6th, right up alongside of Vanna Bright, who's 7th. The 2 at the back early on are Dark Pool, who has to tap on the brakes momentarily. Marie Laveau is right to her outside. So they have 8 jumps left to go in their journeys. They spin onto the back stretch for the first time. And Exculpate, who's led throughout, has it by 2. Love Forever After travels pretty well in the 2nd position as they head toward the first of 3 backstretch jumps here. And Exculpate, the first one, up and over well. All 9 over that jump in good order. As Exculpate takes them over the second backstretch jump, third total jump, in front by 3 to Love Forever After. A little bit of a stumble there for Seahorse Dioro, who's back in 5th in the blue colors, but Exculpate takes them over that final backstretch jump for this first lap, and all 9 once again over well. They're separated by about 16 lengths as they work toward the second turn. It's Exculpate in front of length and 3/4. Love Forever After in that second position, a break of 2 more, back to Crimson Lily, who's in 3rd. It's another space of 3 back to Get Back Shadrack, who's in 4th in the purple and gold. Another 2.5 after that finds Seahorse Dior. They're starting to string out racing single file now. Honeymooners after that. Then comes Vanna Bright, Dark Pool, Marie Laveau trails. Exculpated 5-1 takes them to the top of the stretch. The opening half mile was 57.53 seconds. As they have just about a mile underneath their feet here in the third race today. Exculpate coming to the home stretch jump and up and over well, leads it by 2 to Love Forever After in the second position. Crimson Lily is 3rd, 2.5 more, 3 more then. Back to Get Back Shadrack, that mile time in 1:53.28. So they have one more circuit of the Colonial Downs Oval to go, which means 4 more jumps left to go, and it's Exculpate still in front. Love Forever After has been traveling very well in second throughout as they head over that jump. And Exculpate didn't take that jump especially well, but still has the lead. In fact, has let it out a notch now. Exculpate by 4. Love Forever After is second. 3 more then. Back to Crimson Lily, who's in the third position. Get Back Shadrack in the purple and gold stays toward the inside from 4th. It's a length and a half more. Ooh, taking that turn a little bit wide there was Get Back Shadrack, who went out into the path there of Honeymooner just a touch. In behind that, Dark Pool starts to advance a little bit with Vanna Bright now back 7th. 3 more then. Back to Marie Laveau, dropping out last with Seahorse Dioro. So they have just under 6 furlongs left to go. 3 more jumps in this journey. And on the front end, Exculpate continues on. Love Forever After. They've gotten away now by about 6 or 7 of the rest of the pack as they head over the 7th jump. 2 more jumps remaining, and everybody up and over well as they head to the middle of the backstretch trio of jumps. Exculpate still in front by 2. Love Forever After. Stumbling just a touch after that jump was Dark Pool. So they head toward the far turn, and it's Exculpate still in front. Exculpate by 2.5. Love Forever After has been second throughout. It's about 4 more lengths, then back to Honeymooner. On the outside, Dark Pool starts to gather some momentum. Get Back Shadrack dropping back, being passed on the outside by Marie Laveau, who starts to march forward. They have 3 furlongs left to go. Exculpate's lead is down to a length and a half. Love Forever After has been stalking that one intently from second for much of the journey, has a final quarter mile to try to push on by. They're 4 lengths clear of Dark Pool, who's emerged up to 3rd. The rest are far, far back. Marie Laveau is up to 4th, but about 10 or 12 behind. They spin into the stretch. Exculpate trying to see this mission out. On the outside, Love Forever After has a final 3/16 to try to push on by. Exculpate digs in down toward the inside. It's Exculpate coming to the furlong ground, still in front, that 2-length margin. On the outside, Love Forever After, it's 6 more back to Dark Pool, but a final 16 to go. Bernard Dalton and Exculpate still there. Love Forever After. Exculpate all the way. Got it by 2.5 in the end. Love Forever After was second. It was a chasm of lengths back to Dark Pool, and then Vanna Bright was 4th. And the race is on. Thunderburn got away well in the center. Libitina down toward the inside, so those two are quickest, with Cuckoo in the red colors up from the outside trying to join them on that front flank, but it's going to have to settle back and join 3rd, along with Liz Dreamin, who's toward the inside. Body Language in the red and white stripe starts to advance up to 5th, about 4.5 off the top. It's a length more back to Miss Tapatia. Inside of her comes Judy's Flyer, and another length and a half back to Florina. The first-time starter is 8th and last, and about 9 off the top. As Libitina makes the front now, 22-1 for the opening quarter mile. Libitina, length and a half to the good of Thunderburn in second. Cuckoo 3 deep in the red colors is back 3rd. It's a break of 2 more. Back to Liz Dreamin, Body Language. They're 4th and 5th. Judy's Flyers in behind that. Miss Tapatia. Florina going to swing to the outside from last. Still about 9 lengths off the lead as Libitina turns them in. Libitina, the leader to the top of the stretch, suddenly in front, 3.5 or 4 now. Thunderburn trying to keep pace. On the outside is Cuckoo. They're 2nd and 3rd. Florina continues to make up ground, was last, is now up to 4th, but still 8 or 9 lengths behind. Libitina, who comes to the 16th pole, well in command. It's Libitina by 4.5 lengths. Thunderburn and Cuckoo, they're 2nd and 3rd. Libitina, Gavin Ashton, gate to wire here to win it. Geared down by 5 or 6 in the end. Thunderburn was 2nd, Cuckoo 3rd. Florina finished 4th. And the race is on. Good start for Glory Glory, who shoots out for the early advantage. Secures Hope down toward the inside, trying to hold that rail position as they sprint toward that first turn. It secures Hope right inside of Glory Glory. Those two 1-2. Length and a half more, then back to Drink Deeply, who falls into a good spot in third. Another length and a half to Good Morning Mercy. Down to her inside comes Let the Sunshine In. It's 4 more, then back to Vanaka and 5 o'clock somewhere. Those two trail. Secures Hope gets to the corner in front. Leads it by 3/4 of a length to Glory Glory, who stalks in second. 2.5 more to Drink Deeply, who's given a little bit of a nudge from third down on the inside. Still 2.5 behind as Secures Hope spins him in. Angel Cruz and Secures Hope off the turn, a half length in front. Getting closer now on the outside is Glory Glory. These two pass the 8th pole. Let the Sunshine In is starting to commence down the outside, still battling on Drink Deeply. New leader at the 8th pole is Glory Glory. Glory Glory hits the front. Secures Hope toward the inside. Let the Sunshine In down the outside. It's Glory Glory just in front. Glory Glory and Antonio Gallardo to win it a length and a half. Let the Sunshine In up for second. Third, Secures Hope. Fourth was Drink Deeply. And the race is on. Motion granted away, just a half step slow. Good start for Mortal Sin in the center, who shows out early. Street Outlaw is right there. Third Degree and down toward the inside. Blame the Clouds, part of the early vanguard as well. It's Third Degree and Street Outlaw. These are the two that go on by the wire first time round. Peyton's Day tries to work over from that outside, draws up to third as they go into the first turn. Mortal Sin, who broke sharpest, settles down fourth in the blue and yellow colors. American Day finds a good spot, fifth, right to that one's outside. Then comes Blame the Clouds, who's sixth in the early going, but only 4 off the lead. It's a length and a half more back to Motion Granted. Right inside of that one, My Sanctuary. They sit together 7th and 8th. They're two clear of Where's Charlie, who's in 9th. After that comes Tiggaroo, and at the back early on is Hollywood Hero. The opening quarter in 23 and 4/5 seconds as they stack up front. Long shot, Peyton's Day up on the outside. Street Outlaw between horses. Third Degree holds that rail position down toward the inside. Those three across the course with just under a half mile left to go. They're a length and a half in front of Mortal Sin. American Day's got a good trip. Going to be a little bit wide, but has coasted along nicely as 5th. Blame the Clouds trying to come through down on the inside. Is 6th right now in the red and pink colors. Just 2 lengths off the top, though. They slowed him up down the backstretch. 48 and 4 for the opening half-mile time. Between horses, Street Outlaw pokes a nose in front. Third Degree, Peyton's Day out 3 deep. Just in behind them, Mortal Sin. Blame the Clouds, going to need a seam, is still about 2 lengths behind as they come to the top of the stretch. Street Outlaw off the turn in front by almost a length. Third Degree battles on toward the inside. Blame the Clouds still looking for that seam. My Sanctuary's made up some ground. Mortal Sin down the outside. The picture changing here as they come to the furlong grounds. Mortal Sin, Blame the Clouds. These two go on. My Sanctuary gets through down along the inside. Motion Granted's even starting to wind up with Where's Charlie. A wild scramble. Blame the Clouds. My Sanctuary up the inside. These two go on best. My Sanctuary look to get up and get it over Blame the Clouds. They were 3 across the track for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Mortal Sin, Motion Granted, and Where's Charlie. And she goes in. They're in the gate. And the race is on. Bonfils got away in good order. Here's Beyond Question from the outside. A little bit quicker, though. Beyond Question going to go up to grab the lead from Bonfils out in second. Lost Rivers to that one's inside third. It's quickly 3 more lengths. Back to Sea Lion, Chicken Licken, and All Gas, No Brakes on the outside. Those 3 line up at the back. But Beyond Question, Michael Sanchez clear off to lead it here by almost 2 as they run to that far turn. It's Beyond Question in front by 3/4 of a length now. Bonfils presses closer. All Gas, No Brakes up on the outside. Rushes up now to take over third. Chicken Licken moves up alongside of Lost River, and Sea Lion dropped right out to the back. Around to the quarter pole they go. Beyond Question been there every step of the journey. Bonfils draws to within a length now on the outside. Beyond Question turns for home in front. It's Beyond Question past the 3/16. The lead a length and a half, now 2. Bonfils on the outside. Lost River trying to get back into the bit from third. Then comes Chicken Licken. All Gas, No Brakes. Stalled out a touch on the outside. Beyond Question trying to see it out. Bonfils getting closer on the outside. Has 100 yards to push on by. It's Beyond Question. Here comes Bonfils on the outside. Bonfils surging late. Bonfils to win it. Beyond Question was second. Third, Lost River. Sea Lion got going late for 4th. And the race is on. A.G. Diamond from the outside out very quickly and goes right to the front. A.G. Diamond crossing all the way over a length and a half in front of Northern Chill. Run Carson, the favorite, got away in good order, now puts a nose into second. It's 2.5 more back to Zartanis, who also finds a good spot 4th. Then a break of 3 more back to Coach's Meeting. Down toward the inside, My Boy Blue, trying to make up some ground. Moncrief after a bit of a slow start. Then comes Vinsanity. Back second last is Norwich, and Street Rockin' is the distant trailer as they speed toward that far turn. Long shot A.G. Diamond in front. Run Carson just a length back under a good hold in that second position. Zartanis is third, so the favorites are positioned second and third here as they wind around that turn. Northern Chill back to fourth on the inside. My Boy Blue is starting to gather up some momentum. The gray is now moving up fourth. Coach's meeting trying to go with that one. Street Rockin' is running on from the back. As up on the front end, Run Carson puts a nose in front. Immediately tackled by Zartanis on the outside. My Boy Blue switches toward the outside, is now up to third. As Carson runs Zartanis, the favorites have it to themselves past the eighth pole. They're 3 lengths clear of Street Rockin' down the outside. Coach's meeting. Run Carson, Zartanis. Run Carson prevailing right now. Zartanis 3/4 back. Run Carson. Another one for Antonio Gallardo. Run Carson 1.5 a length. Second, Zartanis very close for third between Coach's meeting and Street Rockin'. And the race is on. Next episode out well. Toward the outside, Pouvet is forwardly placed and driving through down to the inside, Stephanie's Charm. And from the far outside, Liffey. And Liffey might be quickest of all as they work past the wire for the first time. It's Liffey now in front 3/4 of length. Sweet Mimi away in second. Pouvet, the favorite, out third. To that one's outside goes Sleepwalker, going to be 4 deep, trying to work over there. Stephanie's Charm cuts the corner up from fifth. In between horses comes next episode in that sixth position. It's a length and a half more then. Back to Turf Rocket, who's joined alongside by Go Sherry Go. And it's 3 more back to Diamonds Cabaret, who's at the back early on. Just over 6 furlongs left to go in their journey. Sweet Mimi and Liffey, those two on the backstretch through an opening quarter in 23 and 3. It's Sweet Mimi just in front by a neck. On the outside, Liffey second. Length and a half more back to Pouvet third. Stephanie's Charm stays toward the inside fourth. Length and a half after that, back to the pair of Sleepwalker next episode. They're together 5th and 6th. They're joined at the inside by Turf Rocket from 7th. A length and a half more back to Go Sherry Go in the all-red colors, and nothing yet from Diamonds Cabaret. Just over a half mile left to go. The opening half, 47 and 4/5 seconds. Sweet Mimi pressed along by Liffey on the outside. They go to that far turn. Sweet Mimi, Liffey right up alongside now. Pouvet looms out 3 deep, and Pouvet draws within a length of the top. Just in behind them, another lineup of 3. Starting to move. Sleepwalker out 4 deep. Is trying to gain on the outside. Next episode is locked in behind horses. Trying to mount a rally is Turf Rocket as well. Still a bunch of chances. Pouvet grabs the lead at the top of the stretch. Sweet Mimi tries to kick with her toward the inside. Sleepwalker next episode just in behind 3rd and 4th. Down the far outside is Turf Rocket. A final furlong to go. Pouvet trying to see it out. Next episode looms up now into a clear-cut second. Turf Rocket down the outside. Pouvet, here comes next episode. Charging on the outside, and next episode hits the front. Next episode, Pouvet back to second. Next episode at 29-1. Just chill to the next episode, 1 at a length. Second was Pouvet. Third, very close between Stephanie's Charm and Turf Rocket. She's invincible. Kevin Gomez to the outside going in. They're in the gate. And the race is on. Hollywood Land out well. Aquilina showing good speed. And to the outside, Strike when ready. Those 3 across the course. She is invincible. 4th up on the outside. But it's going to be Hollywood Land, who's a tugging, willing participant up front. Forrest Boyce and Hollywood Land in length in front of Aquilina in the second position. She is invincible up from the outside as third. Tails to Tell 4th down along the fence. Strike when ready is in between horses in the green and white colors. 5th and about 3.5 off the top. Then we come back to Justifying Vegas, Gasparilla. They race as a team back 6th and 7th. And they're 2.5 or 3 clear of Aspen Dawn, who's the early trailer. Opening quarter, 24 seconds, a modest tempo out there as Hollywood Land takes them on to the back stretch, 3/4 in front of Aquilina in the second position. She is invincible, continues 3 deep in third. Tugging toward the fences, Tails to Tell and Ben Curtis. They're 4th, but only 2 off the top as they try to slack the pace up front. Between horses comes Strike when ready, who's 5th. On the outside, Gasparilla 6th, still about 4.5 adrift. Justifying Vegas back a spot now, and Aspen Dawn still trails. 48 and 4 for the opening half mile time. Hollywood Land, Aquilina, mild pressure on the outside, a 3/4 length back. It's a length and a half more then. Down on the inside, Tails to Tell. Trying to move. She is invincible 3 wide in tight there. Strike when ready. Had a tap on the brakes momentarily. Still going to need a seam. Hollywood Land brings them around to the quarter pole. Hollywood Land a length in front. Now Tails to Tell going to switch out to the 2 path to try to come after this long-time leader. Following that move, Strike when ready toward the inside is starting to advance. A final 3/16 to go. Hollywood Land. Here's Tails to Tell. Strike when ready going to dive down toward the inside. Aspen Dawn starting to really cook from the back, and Aquilina is putting in a bid. Many chances here as they come by the 16th pole. Tails to Tell just in front. Strike when ready on the inside coming through. Strike when ready. Tails to Tell. Strike when ready. Up the fence to win it. 3 horses right across the wire for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Tails to Tell, Aquilina, and Aspen Dawn all voted for the minors, but Strike when ready. Caramanos sweeps the last couple.
And they're off. A good start in the middle there for Practically Elusive. Larry's Angel has speed, and so does Anchor Woman. Officially years away, racing in fourth. And it's Gold Honey on the rail, inside of Brownie. The Miracle Cute is off the pace today, and at the back is Emerson Jones and Queenie Rose. Continued down the backstretch, 4 furlongs to go. Practically Elusive leads at 3 parts over Larry's Angel in second. Rail belongs to Anchor Woman, she's third. Officially yours in the clear in a good spot, racing in fourth. Brownie's gone by Gold Honey into fifth, and it's the Miracle Cute who tries to rally. Emerson Jones one behind her, and that is Queenie Rose. Around a far turn, racing to the quarter pole, Practically Elusive in front. Larry's Angel comes under pressure. Officially yours begins to gear up. Anchor Woman's under a drive. Brownie's flattened out. Then it's the Miracle Cute, top of the stretch. Practically Elusive will try to fight off Officially Yours. Larry's Angel trying to hold third. 1 furlong to go, and Practically Elusive opening up on Officially Yours. Larry's Angel and Officially Yours battling for second now, but Practically Elusive, too much filly. Practically Elusive wins. Photo for second between Larry's Angel and Officially Yours. Brownie ran fourth. And they're off. Poker Partner with a sharp start. Courthouse Cove has early speed without objection, is up towards the front. Quick Wit in that front line, and so is Midnight Majesty. Mighty Less just behind the leaders. And then it's El Bandito and Aura of Gold. At the back of the pack, continuing down the backstretch here, 4 furlongs to go. Without objection, is now joined by Midnight Majesty. And Midnight Majesty takes the lead. Courthouse Cove is out there 3 wide. Quick Wit 4 wide. Mighty Less is tucked in on the inside in front of Poker Partner. And then it's Aura of Gold, who's sitting about 5 lengths from the front. And El Bandito is the trailer. Midnight Majesty in front. Mighty Less finds a seam and engages. Without objection is right there in third. Courthouse Cove is currently fourth. Quick Wit back in fifth. Top of the stretch. And it's Midnight Majesty off the corner with the lead. Mighty Less trying to reel him in. Without objection back in third. Furlong to go for Midnight Majesty. Midnight Majesty in front with a final 16 to go. And Mighty Less can't go with him. Midnight Majesty wins today. Midnight Majesty does it. Mighty Less was second best today. Without objection third. And Quick Wit ran fourth. And they're off. Laura Marksman on the rail with a good start. Beyond Notice is showing speed. Charleston is up front. Can't you see in that front 4, and off the pace is Greer's Ferry. So Beyond Notice will show the way into the clubhouse turn, and Charleston tracks in second. Lord Marksman on the fence is now back to third after braking alertly. Can't you see is the gray settling into fourth. And Greer's Ferry watching the action from about 10 lengths behind Beyond Notice. Beyond Notice into the backstretch, 5.5 furlongs to go. Charleston is perched on his outside in a great position, sitting second. Lord Marksman on the rail is third. Can't You See is right there fourth. And Greer's Ferry still about 10 lengths back, 4.5 to go. Beyond Notice, a half a length now as Charleston turns up the pressure. There goes Charleston. Charleston up alongside Beyond Notice, and Charleston sticks his neck in front. Lord Marksman right behind the pair in third. Can't You See Curly racing fourth. And Greer's Ferry now a dozen lengths behind as the pace picks up. 3 furlongs to go. Charleston has made his move, and Charleston leads by 2. Beyond Notice trying to hang in tough. And now Lord Marksman has moved off the rail in third. Can't You See is fourth. Greer's Ferry work to do. Charleston opening up at the quarter pole. It's Charleston in front. The lead is now 7 lengths. Lord Marksman up on the outside into second. Beyond Notice. Can't You See begins a rail rally, and Greer's Ferry is widest out, but Charleston is well clear. 1 furlong to go for Charleston, and the lead here is 8 lengths. Greer's Ferry on the outside is gaining ground, but it's Charleston in front racing away from this field. This ain't the Ohio Derby today. Charleston is a winner. Hold over second. Lord Marksman outgamed Greer's Ferry. Can't You See ran fourth. Locked up. They're off. Great start for Getaway Bay, who rockets out of the gate. She's fast. Insatiable Eva's away in second. My Best Day Ever's in the front 3. Party Pleaser out racing in fourth, and it's Miss Easy, and Not Today. They race to the 4 furlong pole and Getaway Bay just in front. Getaway Bay in front here of My Best Day Ever and Insatiable Eva. A gap of 3 back to that trailing trio. Miss Easy between Party Pleaser and Not Today. Getaway Bay with the lead. My Best Day Ever right there second. Insatiable Eva down along the rail racing in third. And still that gap back to that trailing trio. Getaway Bay will try to fight off My Best Day Ever. Insatiable Eva trying to keep up with his top pair. Miss Easy's out of that trailing trio and into fourth, and it's Not Today and Party Pleaser. Top of the stretch, Getaway Bay has put 2 here on My Best Day Ever. Insatiable Eva third, Miss Easy closing in. It's Getaway Bay in front. My Best Day Ever trying to catch her late. Miss Easy is third. Final 16th to go for Getaway Bay. She's still clear. Back-to-back wins for Getaway Bay. My Best Day Ever was second. Miss Easy finished third. Insatiable Eva ran fourth. And they're off. Back to Ohio with a good start. Red Hot Lass is showing some speed today. Miss Betty and She Is the Hero right behind Back to Ohio and Red Hot Lass, who are together up front. So 2 groups of 2 bunched up. Miss Betty is inside of She Is the Hero. They're 2 lengths behind Back to Ohio. They race to the half-mile pole. Back to Ohio and Red Hot Lass still together. Miss Betty is going to join the fray as she moves up on the inside into third, and she's right there with the leading pair. And She Is the Hero trails, but is only 2 lengths off. Back to Ohio in front, 3 furlongs to go. Red Hot Lass sticking to her. Miss Betty tried once. She'll have to try again as she's lost a couple of lengths of momentum here. She Is the Hero still 4th and 4. Racing towards the quarter pole here. Back to Ohio. A length in front. Red Hot Lass trying to stick with her. Miss Betty will move to the outside for another run. And She Is the Hero needs to get going. Top of the stretch. It's Back to Ohio with the lead. Miss Betty and Red Hot Lass trying to catch her. 1 furlong to go. Back to Ohio in trouble here. Miss Betty is all over her. A resurgent Miss Betty takes the lead. And it's Miss Betty pulling an upset here on Back to Ohio. Will suffer her only second defeat. Miss Betty wins. Voted for second between Back to Ohio and Red Hot Lass. And they're off. Kind of a slow start for 110. Free Sailing with a quick start. I Want to Win is out well, so is John's Rock and Golden Spoke. And now 110 is racing in 5th, and it's Royal Dragoon who gets to the back end of the rail to save ground at the back of the field. So Free Sailing to set the tempo here. Free Sailing in front. And now Golden Spoke moves up into early contention. I Want to Win is with John's Rock. 110 is off the pace, now 5th. 4 from the front. It's well back to Royal Dragoon. He is about 13 lengths behind as they enter the backstretch. Racing to the 5/8, Free Sailing. A length in front of Golden Spoke. I Want to Win, John's Rock still together. 110 remains 5th. And Royal Dragoon is still well off. 4.5 furlongs to go. Free Sailing now a length to the tail in front of Golden Spoke. I Want to Win is right there with John's Rock. 110 is still 5th. Still a gap back to Royal Dragoon is still 12 lengths off. 3.5 to go. Free Sailing enjoys the view. Free Sailing in front of Golden Spoke. I Want to Win, John's Rock right there. 110. 110 is in contention now. He's in a good position. 4 lengths off the lead. He needs some room. He has some run. And suddenly Royal Dragoon is within striking distance. It's wide open as they hit the quarter pole, but Free Sailing is still the one to catch. I Want to Win tries a rail rally. Royal Dragoon is going far wide. John's Rock is there. And 110 still looking for room on the rail. Top of the stretch. Free Sailing in front. Royal Dragoon running a big race. Free Sailing with the lead, 1 furlong to go. Royal Dragoon is into second. John's Rock is third. Free Sailing with the final 16th to go. Royal Dragoon can't catch him. His rally has been stymied by Free Sailing. Free Sailing wire to wire. Royal Dragoon was second. Then it was John's Rock. I Want to Win finished 4th. Locked up. And they're off. Revenue Train on the outside with a good start. La Village Lumiere was away well. Lime Tree is showing a touch of speed. Quick Styles there with Gray Enough. And Steak Maker is the early trailer. So Revenue Train in front here, but Gray Enough wants a piece of this early pace and moves up on the rail to take that lead. So Gray Enough now in front here of Revenue Train. And this pair has put 3 lengths on Quick Style. She's inside of Lime Tree. Furthest out is La Village Lumiere. And Steak Maker 9 lengths behind, 5.5 to go. They enter the backstretch here. Gray Enough and Revenue Train setting a solid early tempo. And they are about 5 lengths clear of the trio that sits behind them. Quick Style is inside. La Village Lumiere is outside. A Lime Tree's between. Stake Maker continues to race at the back of the pack. 4 furlongs to go. Revenue Train and Gray Enough are now trading punches. Revenue Train takes a short lead. Gray Enough is still right there. Quick Style trying to move up. La Village Lumiere is now 4th. Lime Tree 5th. And the trailer is still Stake Maker onto the far turn, racing to the 5/16. Revenue Train begins to get away from Gray Enough. Revenue Train puts 2 here on Gray Enough, racing to the quarter pole. Quick Style is about 7 lengths back in third, and it's La Village Lumiere. Lime Tree, Stake Maker, Revenue Train a length in front. Here comes Gray Enough again. The battle continues. Gray Enough on the outside. Revenue Train on the inside. Quick Style's getting closer in third. 1 furlong to go. Gray Enough takes a slim lead. Revenue Train right back at her. But it's Gray Enough in front. Revenue Train back to second. Quick Style third. Gray Enough has enough. Gray Enough wins. Revenue Train in a photo for second there with Quick Style. And Stake Maker finished 4th.